Hello guys and welcome to another Heian-Kyo gameplay. We'll be resuming our journey. Okay, so we are currently at Murasaki Shikibu's place. So yeah, let's see. Steel Diaries first half. And also Mashu and Kotaro, they have not been reshifted here. So all we have to do now is to find out what's making this singularity, the whole Holy Grail thing, and stop that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Asha Domaran is going to come and stop us, but we'll manage. Let's see. Okay, so Saber and an assassin. Okay. Alright, you know what? Let's do something. Okay. Who should I use? Okay. Alright, you know what? Let's do something different here. I'm gonna choose someone else, like Orion. Let's use Orion. Where's Orion? I've not used him for a long time. And a caster, so yeah, why not? I don't think I need Kaleidoscope on Sanzang, but let's keep it that way. Like, I don't want to mess with the whole okay. As the moon sets, the clouds part revealing a clear big sky beginning to lighten. Very nice. There's just something about her stories that really speaks to me. They make me feel like I'm a character in them myself experiencing life in that palace. But I can't get behind using them for politics. That's just cruel of Lord Michinaga. Writers should be free to write what they want. Yeah. I don't think people can really do their best when it's just for themselves. I think that only happens when they try to live up to others' hopes for them. And I'm sure it's no different for her either. I think she's putting everything she's got into writing more stories to make Lord Michinaga and Lord Soshi happy. But then again, maybe I'm just overthinking it. What? What's that? There are times when that is true and times when that is not. Stories, huh? Yep, an unfinished story. I know Kaoruko's journey isn't anywhere close to over, and I don't want it to end here and now. I want to make sure that she's writing her best story right up to the very end. A story just for her, that only she can write. What's this weird noise? You need not worry. The act of storytelling is very similar to the act of following one's dreams, finding inspiration in gay poetry and weaving one's own world. She will see it through to the end. I'm certain of it. Really, you seem awfully well informed. Indeed I am. My own friends were great poets with similar inclination. Okay, who's this? Alright, I don't think they're going to show us. The city of Kyo, where monsters, evil spirits, and oni run rampant. Of late, such foul creatures have been prowling even in the city's main roads. Now, something even stranger has been spotted walking Kyo streets at night. A great hulking beast that towers over the average person. Oh. A steel monster. Wait, is this Babbage or something? That noise that was coming, the noise of a steam? Indeed, the metallic glint of beast's body under the moon's pale rays resembled nothing so much as steel. Truly the beast within its eerily glowing red eyes made for a terrifying sight as it wandered the deserted streets. The people of Kyo cowered in fear of this beast, convinced it would devour them if given the slightest chance. Even though no remains of the beast's meals, humans or otherwise, were ever found. The end, except from a diary. And there you have it. Lately, there have been a number of rumors about a steel monster supposedly walking the main roads at night. Steel? Indeed, I too am unsure as to what that means. Hmm. No citizen of Kyo has actually seen that creature themselves, yet the rumors continue to spread. I'm guessing it's the same one. Is it? Like, the person who was talking to the Shonagon? Is it the same person? Because there's like noise of steam coming. I thought that was I don't think Babbage is going to come here. Yeah, like, you know, like usually sometimes in like they got summoned because of certain situations. I doubt that here. Oh no, wait! I think I know what's going on here. I think Sei Shonagin's also a master. Maybe that's her servant or something. Yeah, then there's a possibility of it being Babbage. Maybe she summoned Babbage or something. I don't know. Let's see. Should it prove to be no more than a rumor, then we can cease our worry. However, these rumors did begin only a few days ago, almost at the same time as the Imperial Holy Grail War. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Steel, huh? So this thing's using steel to armor its entire body? If that's true, then that's hell of a thing. Steel's been used to make weapons since pretty much forever back then, the Age of Gods with Susanoo no Mikoto. Even now, they say the sword that was used to kill Orochi was made of steel and it's been kept in a shrine somewhere now. But that was then and this is now, and while I know a lot of things have changed nowadays, I never heard of anything like that even as far south as Hakata. Which basically means there's nothing like it all in Japan or China for that matter. I'm guessing it's probably just some monster with tough skin than usual. Is it? I doubt that. I mean, it's not like we're talking about the Setsu armor here. Start choking on your tree. Master! You mean golden huge bear? Oh, wait! Yeah. So that was... Okay. What was that? Oh, did I say something weird when I was talking to myself? Sorry about that, didn't realize you were listening. I was just running my mouth figuring you'd know what I was talking about. Anyway, just forget what you heard. That was, well, it's one of a Genji's most secret secrets, and I'll get in a heap of trouble if they find out I let an outsider know about it. Well, we know about it. So please just forget I said anything. I didn't hear anything. You didn't hear either, right, Tansu? Right. I neither heard or recorded anything. What? We heard you say armor of steel could not possibly exist no more. Indeed, even several hundred years from now, in the age of war when I myself lived, steel armor was an extremely rare sight. I have never heard of such a thing being made in Japan. The only sets that existed were imported from foreign lands. Like China? No, like the countries in the South Sea. Countries in the South Sea. Oh! So, down in the south, there are actual countries out on the sea. I suppose that is technically what my phrasing suggests, but that is not generally what is meant, no? I was actually talking about foreign lands from much farther away, western lands to be exact. Yeah. It probably wouldn't help to say they're on the other side of the globe, huh? Nope, I don't get it. But whatever these places are, I guess not even Hakata trades with them. Anyway, make sure you chew your rice thoroughly, Fujimura. You ain't touched your food in a while now. That ain't no way to show any appreciation to Lady Kaoruko's servants for going out of their way to make rice for your breakfast. Now go on, eat up, and make sure you savor every bite. Yeah. That's more like it. Alright, Fujimaru, I got something to tell you. You just keep on eating while I do the talking, okay? I want to talk about what we're going to do about the Imperial Holy Grail War, alright? To be honest, I don't know what I should do. I got the marks on my hand, but I never got a heroic spirit of my own. Yeah, that's the thing. After long days of waiting, I thought you might be my servant, but then you said you're not. Instead, you're a master who's got nothing to do with the Imperial Holy Grail War. Anyway, putting all that aside, after hearing everything from your friends at Chaldia had to say, I can't help but think that this Imperial Holy Grail War thing doesn't pass the smell test. In fact, it reeks to high heaven of outright, villainy. This Limbo guy, yeah? I always thought this ritual sounded pretty weird, but now that I know it's evil bastard's crazy scheme, a lot of things make sense. Your friend said to stop the ritual, right? Yeah. I think that's the right idea. There's no point in warriors who've sworn to protect the country competing with each other like this. True. This is like a weird... Well, I guess the Imperial Palace decided otherwise, but who cares? They're morons. Anyway, there you go. I ain't about to dance to some evil bastard's tune. Lord Kintoki. Whoa there, don't go falling. Now you hear? I see you have a great sense of humor as well, Lord Kintoki. Wow. That's okay. As I am a puppet rather than a human being, I can assure you there is no need to worry about that. Got it. Did Lord Kintoki just avert his eyes from me a bit? Lord Kintoki? Yeah? Is there something I am lacking? If there is, please say so. Heroic spirits are supposed to be summoned in their prime, but I'm afraid I am still deeply flawed. Regrettably, it seems that even in my prime, my various functions were plagued by many defects. I've thought about it a great deal, but the fact remains that my functions are still imperfect. If I have done anything to offend you, I would ask that you please let me know. Right, got it. Now, do you think you could maybe... Why is he... What? Oh, that's why. Okay. That's why I think you're kind of in Kintoki's personal space. Oh, I see. Don't get me wrong. I think it's great how your outfit is built for mobility. Oh boy. But when you get too close, it's a little hard to, you know, where to look. Catch my drift? I see. Is that how it is? That's how it is. So yeah, if you wouldn't mind giving me some space, I'd appreciate it. Oh, hey, you're all done eating, Fujimaru. Alright then, now seems like a good time to tell you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'm gonna stop this Imperial Holy Grail War and whatever this limbo guy bastard's up to. So I want you to think of me as one of your trusted companions, just like the rest of your team. Thanks, Kintoki. Right on. I too am glad to have you on our team. Alright, next we ought to figure out how it is we're gonna do that, right? Well, I'm thinking the fastest way to do it is to take down that limbo scumbag since he's behind it all. You don't know where he is, do you? No, I'm afraid not. Yeah, we need to find him as well. We do think he must be somewhere here in Heian-Kyo, but even that is no more than a hunch. Hey, nothing wrong with hunches. In my experience, they're right more often than not. True, otherwise it wouldn't be called a hunch, you know, like... Or no, I don't know. Anyways, besides, it's not like we don't have any clues at all to go on, right? What do you say this limbo guy's other name was? Ashia Doma. So not the one originally living during this time, yes. That's it, Lord Ashia Doman. He's the Onmyoji running the whole Onmyo bureau in Lord Seimei's absence. He's about as higher up scum. Rumor even has it that the Minister of the left is keener to listen to him than to Lord Seimei now. Whoa. Danzo, I got a question for you. Yes? Would you recognize this guy if you saw him? I'm pretty sure, yeah. Unless and until he's in a disguise or something. Yes, I would. Limbo and I have our own history of sorts. So I'm certain I could tell at a glance whether this Ashia Doman is the original living one from this time or Limbo. Oh, he's talking about being able to recognize if it's Limbo or... Okay. Then we have our first objective. Hell yeah. Alright, next thought. We smack in the middle of the Imperial Holy Grail War, yeah? And since it's this crazily huge ritual that requires every Onmyoji in the bureau working to put it off, all of those folks are gonna have to hunker down in the safest part of the city. So I'm thinking if Lord Doman's gonna be anywhere, it'll be the Imperial Palace, true. Back when I was gathering information, I took a look at the Imperial Palace at the end of Suzaku Avenue. Even though it's being rebuilt after a fire burnt parts of it down, it has a strong temple level bounded field, better than top rate mage workshops. Oh, okay. In fact, it could be even stronger than that, and I am just not knowledgeable enough to see it. Then I guess sneaking in is out of the question, true. Yes, I believe so. The only way we're getting in there is through the front door, and with a damn good reason. Huh? Oh. Good morning, everyone. Oh my, I see you have all polished off your breakfast. Would you care for another serving of rice? I wouldn't take any time at all to prepare. Hell yeah, thanks, Lady Kaoruko. I'm sorry. I'm not used to hearing men speak at such volume. So then, would you like seconds, yes? And very much so from the sound of it? Very well, coming right up. The servants will be thrilled to know you enjoy their cooking so much. Oh yeah, seconds will be great, thanks. And while we're at it, we got another favor to ask you, too, Lady Kaoruko. Oh yes, by all means. Anything for honored guests. Indeed, you're all free to stay as long as you like. And if you have any special requests, I'll gladly do whatever I can to grant them. I knew the daughter of Lord Fujiwara no Tametoki would hear us out. You proper nobles really do know your manners. I hate to take advantage of the generous nature of yours, but it's for the greater good. Lady Kaoruko, we do have a request to make of you, a big one. Keep it down, Kintoki, yeah? Oh, right, sorry. Lord Kintoki, what were you thinking, making Lady Kaoruko cower in fear not only once, but twice? It's not like I was trying to scare her. Sorry about that, Lady Kaoruko. See, the truth is... Okay. You wish to visit the Imperial Palace? I see. Well, I'm sure you already know this is as a warrior of Genji. I must feel to remind you that the Imperial Palace is home to His Imperial Highness the Emperor. Only the highest ranked officials may enter, and only for the purpose of discussing political decisions that affect all of Japan. The only exceptions are those who serve the Emperor or Empress personally, such as myself, as I am one of Lady Soshi's ladies-in-waiting. One cannot simply walk in as they like. But of course you knew that when you made your request, didn't you? Please, I'm begging you here. Oh my, Lord Kintoki. Please stop that. There's no need for you to bury your face in the floor. Though kids, I've never seen a warrior of Lord Kintoki's caliber lower himself like this. Please, we need your help. I promise we won't make any trouble for you. Well, I mean, not more than we're making now. Oh boy. As long as it doesn't get back to the main Genji house, you can even use my name if you want. We just want to talk to Lord Ashia-doma in the palace. So please, Kaoruko, help us out. Lord Kintoki. I mean, there may be a way. If I use your name when I ask Lord Nishinaga, he may be willing to let you in. Still, I already owe Lord Nishinaga many favors, and I'm a little reluctant to be deeper in his debt. I don't want to ask you to do anything you're not comfortable with, Lady Kaoruko. If you can't help us, that's okay. We'll just lay low here until we come up with something else. Well, I guess we'll be making trouble for you either way, but... Yes, that's true, isn't it? What? Alright, I understand very well. Why? What's she talking about? At this point, owing Lord Nishinaga a few more favors won't change anything. So I'll figure something out. Oh. Okay. Hang on, I ain't hearing things right. Kaoruko just said she'd figure something out, yeah? Well, yeah. Why a sudden change of heart, Kaoruko? I was a little uncertain of what to do since it was such a big request, but I'm not uncertain anymore, that's all. Wait a minute, just a second. Is there like a servant with her? Like I'm talking about actual servants. Like, you know, like that was a very weird conversation. She suddenly was like, oh yes, I understand, and then suddenly understood everything. I don't know, I feel like there's like a, you know, like the way servants are in their spirit form. Maybe there was someone like that and that person told something to her. I don't know, I feel like maybe something like that happened, because this conversation is extremely weird. What the hell happened here? He says that I'll be making trouble for you either way, and Kaoruko just does like an exclamation mark. Then she's like, yes, that's true, isn't it? And then, alright, I understand very well now. Like, I'm pretty sure she was, I don't know, like there was someone else who told her that. Probably a servant who was in the spirit form or something, I don't know. Or maybe I'm completely off the mark. Let's see. So while I'm uncertain how helpful I can be, I will do my best. Like at this point I'm thinking like everyone is a master. Like I just said that the person that Sei Shonagun was talking with, the one with the question mark. I also think that Sei Shonagun's a master. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. Awesome. Thanks, Kaoruko. Thank you, Lady Kaoruko. We're in your debt. Thanks, Kaoruko. You're welcome. At any rate, I will do anything in my power to get you inside the palace, but I'm still not certain Lord Michinaga will allow it. If I'm unable to make that happen, I hope you can forgive me. Oh, I don't know. I think you've got a pretty good shot. You're not just any lady in waiting after all. You're the Murasaki Shikibu. I'm sure the Minister of the Left remembers who you are. I mean, from what I've heard, everyone in the whole palace reads your stories. Oh, you must be still in the middle of writing with the tale of Genji, huh? Yes, that's right. Don't tell me you've read it, haven't you? Well, I'm pretty sure he has. No, wait. I'd love to know what you think. No, I feel like if telling her our impressions of Genji Monogatari will probably affect the history. But there's a singularity, I guess. I don't know. I feel like it's going to change some of her, the way she wrote it. So no external influence should be given here. Let her do how she wants to do. I mean, I'd really love to know what you think, but if you say anything I'm not ready to hear, I don't know what I'll... But never mind that. You need permission to enter the palace, right? Then leave it to me. I'll do my very best I can get you in. Seems that authors have various difficulties of their own. It looks that way. I can't even imagine what it's like for him. Of course, this is my first time meeting a storytelling genius. Writing stories is basically like looking in on entire lives unfolding in completely different places and describing them one word at a time, yeah? That's a whole different story from just recording some noble's accomplishments or rumors about some warrior. It ain't at all like keeping a diary either. I think it was Kyoko who said writers pick and choose whatever they like from the real events, rumors, journals, dreams, and so on. Yeah, I can guess it's something like that. And then they weave all of those different elements together into a story. So you start with just words, and when you're done, you've got a vision of a whole other world different from what the world we live in. And I bet both reading and writing things like that has gotta be a ton of fun. Thank you for waiting. Lord Michinaga has agreed to grant you entry into the palace tomorrow morning, though only briefly. Okay, thank God. Now come, we must leave right away. Now? That's great, Kaoruko. Thanks a ton. Isn't it night time? Come on, Fujimaru. I know you're sleepy, but it's time to get going. I'm okay. Here, master, I brought you a damp towel. Perhaps it will help you wake up. Wipe face. Feeling more awake now? I know it's been a while since we had dinner and you must be pretty tired, but you'll have to suck it up. Anyway, I gotta say it was pretty smart of you to get us in right around daybreak too. Oh, it's daybreak, okay. I'm sorry it took so long for my messengers to obtain the necessary permissions. Still, if we take a carriage right now, we should arrive at the palace shortly before the gates open. Oh yeah, another thing, I forgot this was the old times. Like, actually going from one place to another takes time here. Like, you can't just hire a cab and just get in and go to your destination within 5 minutes. You actually need to go into the carriage. A carriage takes time, and yeah, I'm pretty sure it would take time. So that's why she called them this early. I'm surprised they let us in at that hour. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they open up early. Yeah. Oh well, this is actually a special exception. Oh, exception. Since there is a matter that needs to be kept quiet from the main Genji house. Ah, interesting. The Minister of the Left thought you should come when you were unlikely to see any palace outsiders. Nice thinking, Lady Kaoruko. Of course, I expect we all will have some waiting around to do once we get... You know what will be funny? Like, if they actually called, I don't know, Raiko or something, told her about it, and Kintoki is like, oh, thank God, we're going to go to the palace when, this early. That's why, there'll be no Genji, no one from the Genji clan will get to know about it. And then he reaches down and he sees, like, Raiko just waiting in front of the gate. That'll be really funny. Oh, but hey, that means we ought to get to see Lord Doman first thing in the morning, right? Yes, that's true. You hear that, Fujimaru? Great, then let's go going. Right, Master. I'm pretty sure we'll have to fight some enemies here because I never thought we'd get to ride in a carriage. Is this normal? No, not at all. Typically, carriages are only for nobility. Normally, it would be unthinkable for a shinobi like myself to so much set a foot in one. Ah, this is so exciting. I cannot believe I got to ride in a carriage not once but twice. Why? Ah, how do you call? Enemies? Is it enemies? Oh no, it's just, well... Master, I'm detecting vicious magical energy signals around the carriage. There are monsters afoot. But don't worry, Sword Saving Spell should keep them away from us. We will just have to go around them, that's all. Too much trouble, come on boss. Yeah, true. I bet seeing a little Ashigara Sumo will wake you up right up. Lady Karuko, you and your servants can just sit back and enjoy the show too. I don't think she's going to enjoy the show. Let's do it. I don't think Murasaki Shikibu is a person like that who's going to enjoy seeing that. Oh boy. Right, she's probably scared. Ah, so it's confirmed. Moving to eradicate now, Master. Ah. We can see how her personality here is so different from the actual Murasaki Shikibu. Like, I'm talking about the servant. Like, yeah, oh, wait, it's like this, alright. Okay, so... This. Nice. And yes. All right, 2 of them this time. Alright, let's go. Damn! Alright, let's go. I need a buster card. There you go. Nice. Okay, so this no. Damn, look at that damage, yo. Alright. Let's go. The next one. Damn, this is a lot of missions. Okay, Lancer and an Assassin. Okay. So, Saber and a Caster this time. Saber, which Saber should I take? I'm just taking random servants at this point. Okay, let's take a Caster. I'm talking about an offensive Caster. Let's take Ilya, why not? I've not used Ilya for a long time. And let me take a Saber of my own. Obviously, where's Musashi? Musashi. Wait. Am I that blind? Why am I not seeing him? Here's the other Musashi. Where's my Saber Musashi? What the hell? Oh, there she is. Okay, so yeah, let's keep it this way. Wait, will we have to fight again? Alright. I think so. Yeah, there you go. Alright, 3 enemies only? Let's do this. Alright, this Alright, there you go. Alright, I think the main enemy will be a Caster. Oh no, not Caster, sorry. Oh, never mind. Someone else. I was keeping my what's the name? Ilya's Noble Phantasm for that, but yeah. Yeah, let's keep Musashi's Noble Phantasm. No, not Musashi. Ilya's Noble Phantasm for now. Alright, okay, Oh, this is the only one left. What the? Alright. I didn't even. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I didn't even need to use a noble phantasm for that. Oh boy, I could have easily completed this if I just used Musashi Berserker, but I want to use some other servants. like nowadays that's all I do. Just log in, use Musashi Berserker, wipe out the farming stages, and that's it. So I don't even use other servants nowadays. This is the only time that I'm like, I experiment with different characters. I kind of use them. I like using new characters. Alright, I'm amazed. We made it to the palace without having to take a single detour. That was truly an impressive performance. I still can't believe you defeated all the monsters so easily. Hey, it's daylight now. That's the weight off our shoulders. Oh man, now I'm feeling sleepy. How silly. Were you not the one saying fighting would wake us all up? Is this sort of thing common around here? Yes, we do tend to see a lot of monsters in the middle of the night or just before dawn. Yeah, those things really do prefer darkness. They almost never show their faces when the sun's out. The only thing you gotta worry about during the daytime is Oni. Ah, okay. That truly does sound nightmarish. I have no idea Heian-Kyo was such a dangerous place. Be that as it may, Kyo is still the most prosperous city in all of Japan. Indeed, I dare say it would be impossible for any other town to surpass its scale. Even the town of Hakataotsu, which serves as Japan's key port of trade with China, is still a far cry from Kyo's size. And yet despite that, still gotta deal with monsters, but hey, what are you gonna do? Heian-Kyo wouldn't be what it is if it hadn't been for the great Sei Taishogun, Takanue no Tamuramaro. Who are these? And all the other warriors who fought, oh, these are warriors, fought and died to claim victory. And of course, when you got winners, you also got losers. So what happens to the losers? Maybe they all die off, or maybe they head out to the fields and mountains and spend the rest of their days nursing a real bad grudge, that kind that lasts for generations. When they die like that, they probably come back to haunt the people they see as responsible for their fate. And it wouldn't be a surprise if their grudge had caused them to turn into Oni or Tsuchigumo while they were still alive. That does sound like a really bad grudge. Lord Kintoki? Just kidding. If everyone that lost a war really did turn into monsters, society as we now in it would have been wiped out long ago. Yeah. So no, I don't think that where all the Oni and Tsuchigumo come from. Just some of them. I wonder which side Otakemaru came down on, and whether he changed his mind after Lord Tamuramaro beat him. And then there's his wife, Lady Suzuka Gozen. Wait. Oh. Wait, Suzuka's also here. Wait, who? Just a minute. Whose wife? Tamuramaro or Otakemaru? Just a second. Okay, let's see if they say something. Some people say she was an Oni herself, or maybe the daughter of the Demon King, but who knows? Maybe she was just a really tough warrior from a powerful family, one without any horns or flame, breath, or anything. Not that we'll ever know now, of course. Anyways, just a minute, let me check that. Suzuka Gozen. She's described in the Muromachi Era's Traveler's Journal, Kokinko, the fairy tale, Tamura no Soshi and Hobutsushu, written by her. Okay. She's also referred as Tateboshi Suzuka Gozen, Princess Suzuka in folklore. She's a female thief, a celestial maiden, or even a female Oni, and her true form depictions, etc. varied, but the Muromachi era onward, the legend was mostly connected to the story of Sakanue, or Tamuramaro's Oni extermination. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, so there's nowhere here that is mentioning her husband. Tamuramaro's her husband, then I guess. think so. There's not much things written here, I can see. Even in the Wikipedia, there's like a little section only for her. Okay. Anyways, some of the losers who nursed a hell of a grudge gave themselves over to darkness. And even now... Oh, okay. And even now, they threaten Pure during the night. You got it. Okay, just a minute. Here we are, everyone. We've arrived at the Imperial Palace. Then if you will excuse me... Oh, he just goes into spirit form. Huh? Lady Downstar was just here. I don't see her anywhere though. Is she still in the carriage? No, she's not. That's strange. Yeah, I'm thinking the less said here the better. Yeah. I could have sworn I saw her here. I even thought I heard her voice. But if you're sure, I suppose it must have been my imagination. Perhaps it's because I didn't sleep last night. Well, that certainly wouldn't do now. I need to be clear-headed and on my best behavior here. No, not just me. That goes for all of you too, remember? The palace does not tolerate any rudeness whatsoever. So please make sure you take extra care with how you speak and conduct yourselves. Is that clear? Understood. Yes, we will be good boys and girls. Got it? No, wait, I mean... I'm aware, Lady Kauriko. Rest assured, I, Equerries Sakata Kintok of the Genji clan, have matters well in hand. Please be sure that you do. One transgression will see us all lose our heads, myself included. Alright, let us be on our way. Lord Ashiadoman, the current head Omyoji. I have indeed heard rumors that he is somewhere inside the Imperial Palace. He would not usually be here this early, but apparently he is in the middle of performing a crucial ritual with the rest of the Omyopur. Alright, let's see him. So he is at the palace day and night for the time being. I do not, however, know exactly where to find him within the palace. Oh, all I can do is show you around while no one else is around. Whatever you do, please make absolutely sure you do not go anywhere the Lady Emperor or Lady Soshi may be. Understood? Understood. Good. Now please continue this way. Although Lady Soshi's father, Lord Michinaga, has taken up residence in the palace, we should not have to worry about running into him at the time of the day. So please do not worry about that. Got it. Whoa, here, hold up. Lady Kauriko, there's someone headed this way. Whoever it is, they've got a real glamorous air about them. Could be a lady in waiting, or who is it? Wait. Why is Tamamo here? No, or is it someone else? You know, sometimes Fate FGO kind of uses actual character models too. I doubt this is the case here. It's definitely Tamamo. Oh? Well, hello there. What a surprise to see others up and about at this hour. You're one of Lady Soshi's ladies in waiting. Aren't you? Murasaki something, wasn't it? Good morning, Lady Takako. My name is Fujiwara no Kaoruko. I am also known as Murasaki Shiki. Is this Tamamo or is it someone else? That's it, Murasaki Shikibu. I've been reading your stories for a long time now. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I was thinking sometimes Fate kind of uses different character models to represent So that's not the case. That is Tamamo. Is that Tamamo? Yes? I'm sorry, but who might you be? Alright, where's my manners? I'm Sakata Kintoki of the Genji family. We've come to see Lord Doman about an important matter. Well, how very polite of you. I suppose this must be your first time seeing me in this form. Alright, something is going on. Huh? You mean you don't remember? Come now, think back to when you first came down from that mountain in Sagan. Oh, she's talking about something else. Okay. Oh, but then again, you were so young that maybe you couldn't tell your foxes from your tanuki back then. Wait, she is a fox! I do beg your pardon. No, not at all. We do appreciate everything you do for the city of Kyo, Lord Sakata Kintoku. As for the young man with the dark hair, I couldn't help but notice you seem rather transfixed with me. Well, obviously. Have we met somewhere before? If we have, I'm afraid I can't remember. I'm Takako, one of Emperor's concubines. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. That face, those ears, those teeth. I'm sorry? What is it, Fujimono? Cat got your tongue or something? Oh, I gotcha! It wasn't a cat. It was a pretty noble lady. Haha, sorry about that, Lady Takako. I hope you can forgive my young friend here. I see. That's quite alright. You certainly are a straightforward one, aren't you? You there. You can see, can't you? Oh, wait, they cannot see. Oh, interesting. How strange, my illusions are perfect. No one but Lord Seimei should be able to see my tails or the ears atop my head. Yep, this is definitely Tamamo. Wait a minute. As far as I can remember, there was like a connection between Tamamo and... I'm pretty sure there was like a connection between... one of the stories explaining the legend comes from Muromachi period fiction called... was a courtesan under the name... under the Japanese Emperor Konoi who regained... Okay, there you go. Legendary fox spirit, okay. Appeared during the Muromachi period as Otogizoshi. And were also mentioned by Toya Seiken. Wait, let me check Seimei. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, wait. Okay, let me read this part. The fox stayed quiet for some period, then she appeared in Japan as Tamamo no Mai, the most favorite courtesan of Emperor Toba. She was said to be most beautiful and intelligent woman, being able to answer any questions asked. She caused the emperor to be extremely ill and was eventually exposed as fox spirit by astrologer Abe no Yasuchika, who has been called to diagnose the case of the emperor's poor health. A few years later, the emperor sent Kazusa no Suke and Miura no Suke to kill the fox in plains of Nasu. Okay, so she was here in Japan as a courtesan. I think I need to actually go and read her lore in Fate, because in Fate there's a very... I think it was in Fate, wasn't it? Alright, you know what? Let me check Tamamo no Mai from Titan Wiki. Like, her lore in Fate is huge. Let me see if I can find Seimei here. There you go. Here we go. I was wondering, I was thinking like, where have I heard, like, her connect? There is a connection she had with Seimei. So here it is. One morning, okay, the whole Toba situation. One morning her head had sprouted fox ears. She managed to conceal them for a month. From there, the exact accounts vary, but from what is clear is that she was exposed as a fox by an onmyoji. By her accounts, it was Abe no Seimei. So I'm guessing in the actual history it's someone else, the other person that we read, that I read just a few moments ago. But in Fate, it was Abe no Seimei, who had been investigating the cause of Toba's mysterious illness. Whether or not Mikuzune led the emperor on their love was real uncertain, and countless tales of matter had different answer. Yeah, there you go. Wait, but here we can see that... Yeah, she's talking about like only Lord Seimei should be the one capable of seeing her tales. And okay, interesting. No matter how gifted you may be, this should be entirely impossible. And yet you saw through my illusion like it was nothing. Are you sure we haven't met somewhere before? Oh yeah. If you and I already have a connection of some kind, that would be a different story. Technically we have definitely met before, yeah. Oh my, I see. Then we do have a connection of sorts. Still, it seems you aren't here for me, so you truly are here to see Lord Doman? Well then, that's quite alright. I'm happy to keep my nose out of your affairs. So I do hope you'll return the favor and keep my little secret. Do we have an understanding? Yeah. Good. Then do take care, won't you? For I am told only adventurous spirits have taken to prowling even within the palace walls of Lake. Wow, there's so many characters involved in this story. Like so many people we know. They were just talking about Suzuka a few moments ago. Whew. I don't know what it is, but there was something about her that made my blood run cold. Me Kaido Maru of Ashigara. I guess this means she's more fearsome than the giant bears on Ashigara. Man, this stuff's exactly why I don't understand women. Oh. My god. Are you alright, Lord Fujimaru? You seem like you were discussing something very private. I've never exchanged more than a few pleasantries with Lady Takako myself. I'm okay, thanks. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about either, but... Excuse me, please. Okay, is this Asha? Huh? Didn't sense his approach. How the hell did he get behind Fujimaru without me noticing? It's Asha, yeah? Oh god, this is Limbo! What the hell? This is not Asha, like the Asha, the original Asha that should be here? I think so. I do beg your pardon. Could I have a moment of your time, young man? I couldn't help but notice the many impurities circling about your head. Oh really? They may have something to do with your unusual manner of dress, but no matter, please remain still. Are we okay? Him okay, I think. Exorcising evil spirits, huh? Wait, is this that Asha, or is this the Asha from this place? Is this Limbo or Asha? Okay, and yet did it so easily without even needing to light any sacred fire. Pretty clear why they say you're one of the best Omyojis we've had in ages. There we go, that should do it. Have you run into any creatures of the night lately? Well, that won't do at all. You nearly brought the impurities with you in the past. Oh, the enemies we just fought. But that's alright. Now that I've exorcised them, we have nothing to worry about. Asha Doma? Yes, that is me. Oh my goodness, I'm so terribly sorry. Though I have been fortunate enough to study under Lord Seimei, I had no idea some residual anger from the monstrosities that roam Kyo at night was still clinging to you. I do hope you can forgive me, Lord Fujimaru. Then you mean, did you just help me? Yeah, that face? He's like... I don't trust this guy. If this is Limbo, I'm not sure if this is Limbo or the actual Asha. Like, I thought, you know, like in Asha's third, or was it the third or was it the second ascension? Like, there's like a, like, you know, the dress that he wears in his servant form. I thought he will be wearing that dress here because he's Asha Doman, while Limbo is wearing this dress. I thought that's what's going on, but he's wearing this dress, so I don't know. As for you, I don't believe I've had the pleasure indeed. My name is Asha Doman. I am but a humble Omyoji. With the great Lord Abeno Seimei absent, I, along with the all-capable Omyoji of the Omyoji Bureau, have been attempting to fill his shoes. As it is my task to protect the Imperial Palace, albeit in a manner wholly separate from a valiant warriors. I was duty-bound to do something about the impurities I saw clinging to you. However, excuse me, I'm Fujimaru. Goodness me, it seems you're not overly fond of me. Perhaps I shouldn't have been so hasty in stepping into exercising. I'm afraid I don't understand why it is you're so wary of me. But it's quite alright, I am but a humble Omyoji after all. I am very well aware that Lord Abeno Seimei has the love of the people in a way I never will. Indeed, the public seems to view me as something of a villain, so don't you worry, I'm accustomed to such dislike. Yeah? It's not about public opinion. Oh. Then may I ask you, do you already know about me? Surely you can't have heard anything from the missing Lord Seimei. Danzo, I've been doing my best to let him blab on without cutting him off, but I can't wait anymore. Is this the bastard you guys were telling me about? We're still not sure if this is Limbo, like, oh boy. Is this our Limbo guy right here? Right, is this Limbo? But why is, oh, I don't know. Master, Lord Kinto, forgive me for remaining hidden while I speak. This man here does indeed look exact. Okay, so the answer is saying this is Limbo, so... However, I cannot sense any of Limbo's unmistakable malice from him. Yeah, I was wondering. In fact, I sense nothing evil about him at all. It is almost as if the very type of magical energy he uses is completely different from Limbo. Oh. Is that so? Then this guy and Limbo must be different people. I was wondering. This is great, Danzo. Just knowing that is a big help. Lord Kintoki? Do I perhaps have something on my face? Nah, you don't. We just wanted to see you to check up on something. And we have. We're all good now. If my friend there can't seem to stop shuddering, well, it's probably because he's never met an Onmyoji before. Can't blame him really, since he's really from far away. Oh, I see. Do you mean like Sagami or somewhere thereabouts? Something like that, yeah. What's all this commotion? Oh lord, this guy's here. That's him, isn't it? What's his name? Forgot. Where do you think you are, Doman? Have you forgotten that you stand in the Emperor's palace? Oh, Lord Michinaga, yeah. Lord Michinaga. Oh, Karuko, it's you. And you are Kaidomaru of the Genji clan. I don't recognize you. Who are you? Oh, well, Wait. That was just 2 arrows. I needed like 1 hour. Wow, this was a long section. Let's read the next part. It took me 1 hour to read these 2 sections, my god. The palace played host to unusual guests today. The palace is the highest political institution in all of Japan, where the emperor himself resides. Not even warriors of the acclaimed Genji clan of those who serve Lord Michinaga himself could easily gain entry. And yet, in spite of all that, this young warrior and his companion said they wished to visit. The reason? To meet with Lord Asha Doman, the Onmyoji currently serving in Lord Abe no Seimei's stead. Along with this man who always seemed vaguely unsettling to me despite his soft demeanor. Fortunately, the young warriors were successful. The business now concluded, I thought they would turn around and leave right away. Wait, who is this? This is Kaoruko. This is Kaoruko. Who is this? Along with this man who has always seemed vaguely unsettling to me, despite his soft demeanor? Who? Is she talking about Fujimaru? But as luck would have it, it was then that none other than Lord Michinaga, the Minister of the Left and Emperor's father-in-law, should appear. Yep, it is Kaoruko talking. I was so shocked I feared my heart might try to leap out of my mouth. The end. Except from a diary. she's writing all of them down later on. Oh. I'm glad to see you in good health, Lord Minister of the Left. This young man here is my apprentice. I accept he will one day be equal to even the 4 heavenly kings. I am responsible for bringing him here, so I beg you please be lenient with him. Lord Michinaga, these 2 are the 2 visitors I told you about the other. Silence, Kaoruko. I'm speaking with Kaidomaru right now. Yes, Lord Michinaga, forgive me. Now, you there, boy. Let me take a look at you. Meet his gaze. Oh. How odd. It seems you are truly unafraid, even in the presence of the Minister of the Left. Well, apparently we fought gods, so I don't think we should be afraid of you. Oh boy. I see, so you are one of the Genji's up and upcoming warriors. Kaidomaru never mentioned that? If you had shown the slightest sign of fear, I would have declared you an interloper and locked your head off where you stand. Alright. But it seems you made up stern stuff indeed. Have you perhaps encountered a great malicious spirit before? We have had our, fair share of encounters, If you have, yet retain your sanity, that would mean you must be the kind, with Raiko and Kaidomaru there. Wouldn't you agree, Kaidomaru? I would. While such monstrous bloodlines have no place in the nobility, they can be quite useful as warriors, as Mitsunaka has demonstrated. You may raise your head, warrior of Ashigara. I will not reproach you for this transgression. Thank you, Lord. Now, why have you done it? You said you had reason for this. Very well. Tell me what it is. Yes, sir. Oh boy, now what do I do? Yeah, just our luck to run into the Minister of the Left like this. And in front of Lord Domar, no less. Oh boy. So, what do I do? If I mess up here, all our heads will roll for sure. Well, Sakata Kintoki, this will be a good challenge in its own, right? Alright, time to steel myself. I'm just gonna have to make him understand what's at stake. Kaido Maru? I know you're not frequent visitor to the palace, and especially not at this early hour. I also heard from Kauruko that you wished for an audience with this Omyoji. Why is it that? Tell me, why have you done this, Kaido Maru? It's the Imperial Holy Grail War. Here we go. Whoop. We are. All those claims about the Imperial Holy Grail War bringing Kyo 1,000 years of peace are a pack of lies. Oh boy. Oh. The Imperial Holy Grail War's true aims are pure malice. We believe it is all a villain scheme, and that will lead to a great uprising that threatens the peace of the entire city of Kyo. So please, Lord Minister of the Left, I doubt he's going to listen. We beg of you, please reconsider going ahead with the Imperial Holy Grail War. A villain scheme. But Lord Seimei himself detailed the workings of the ritual in this letter he sent. A villain scheme that will lead to a great uprising. Of all things I thought you might say. Have you forgotten, Kaido Maru, this contest was Seimei's own proposal? I can understand how an innocent youth of the mountains to the east may not fully grasp the weight of the words of the greatest Omyoji of our time, Lord. But that is no excuse not to think before you speak. Remember, Kyo is already beset by constant threats to its peace. While it would be easy to dismiss this Imperial Holy Grail War as something not to be trusted, if true, the 1,000 years of peace we stand to gain in exchange for the lives of a few foreign sorcerers is a most worthy prize. And if it should prove to be false, then we shall be no worse off than we are now. Am I wrong, Kaido Maru? But Lord Minister of the Left, I'm told that we only know about this ritual from... The hell with it. Come on, Minister, how do you even know this letter even came from Lord Seimei? Yeah, exactly. For all we know, it could be just as easily being a fake. Don't you see how this damn fishy this all is? Come on, Mister, this gotta be some kind of a villain's plan. Lord Kintoki, stop please. You mustn't speak to Lord Nishinaga in such a coarse manner. Sorry about that. I mean, forgive me, Lord Minister of the Left. But I meant every word I said. Please at least believe me about that. I doubt he's going to believe it. You have certainly never been this insistent about anything before, Kaido Maru. I can see you are by no means an experienced liar. You say a villain is behind this. Tell me more. Alright, he's at least listening, okay? Well, what do you know? You're a lot more reasonable than I thought, Michinaga. Hello? Yeah, Kintoki? That's how you speak? Lord Kintoki. A man called Limbo. Oh. I'm positive he's the one behind the Imperial Holy Grail War. Go on. So, you believe this to be the scheme of a villain from another world, do you? Fascinating, indeed. We do know there are worlds beyond Japan and China. Oh, that's what he's thinking. While it's technically not that case, but I guess you can think of it in that way. As evidenced by the different casters from distant lands we have already seen. And it does stand to reason that not every person from these worlds would be kind of pure heart. So I can see the logic behind your claims. However, everything about the letter we received, from the crest on its seal to the strokes in the writing, matches Seimei's other letters. Isn't that right, Doma? Yes, Lord Minister, I'm certain of it. Still don't trust that Doman guy, but if Danzo says it ain't him, I'll have to trust that it ain't. Besides, accusing him of being Limbo now won't get us any. Yeah, that'll be even a bigger trouble. Is something wrong? No, nothing. Furthermore, you have no evidence to verify your claims. It is one thing to make claims about this Limbo person being behind it all, but as of now, we have only your word. And we cannot halt the Imperial Holy Grail War on your word alone. Damn it, I should have seen that coming. Of course, that's how this was gonna go when we had no plan for things to go like they have. Right now, the only proof we got is Fujimaru and the rest of the Chaldean's word. I believe him. I already told him I'm totally on board, but of course Lord Michinaga is not going to go for it. Especially when he doesn't have the same bad feeling about all this that I got. So now what do we do? However, I am a reasonable man. If you claim that the Imperial Holy Grail War is in fact a wicked scheme that must be stopped, then bring me proof. Michinaga. Okay. Watch your tongue, Kaido Maru. Now, as I was saying, you may either bring me proof that this is all some wicked scheme, or if all the masters remaining in the Imperial Holy Grail War were to focus to compete, that would effectively halt... wait, what? Would refuse to compete, okay. That would effectively halt the ritual as well. Lord Michinaga, that would... Am I wrong? No, it would indeed be impossible to complete the ritual if masters refuse to participate. As I thought, and those are not the only ways. If the Genji clan, the protectors of our city, were to determine that the Imperial Holy Grail War is indeed evil, I will certainly be willing to believe them. Really, will you? Didn't Raiko just... Wasn't Raiko what's that called? Against this whole thing? Yeah, I remember that. Why did you not listen to her then? Now you're saying you're going to... I guess he wants proof, okay. There are few tasks more important than protecting the city where the Emperor resides. So if the clan charged with that task were to abandon this ritual in favor for protecting the city, I would certainly have no grounds to object. How does that sound? Yeah, you really are a reasonable guy, Michinaga. Okay, this is the third time you're doing this, Kintoki. Calm down. This aura, who is it? Oh my god, it's Suna. Oh no, run! it's someone from the Genji clan. Watanabe no Suna. Brother Suna? I overheard your discussion, my apologies. I never thought we would both ask to enter the same palace. Kintoki, let alone do that at the same time. Oh wait, he also. Unfortunately for him, Lord Minister of the Left, your proposal will not be possible. I am both a master in the Imperial Holy Grail War and a member of the Genji clan, which means either of your conditions can be met. For I am devoted to seeing the Imperial Holy Grail War through to complete. Why is he so keen on this whole Holy Grail War? Like, does he have like some other goal or something? If it isn't Suna, the general warrior of the Genji entrusted with the prized Higekiri. It seems as though you have your work cut out for you, Kintoki. Suna. Kintoki, I told you I would have you show me your left hand the next time we met. Did you now? If we were not in the Imperial Palace right now, Iqueri, I would take a look right now and cut you down where you stand. However, it seems the terrain advantage lies with you now. So you've made me go back on my word. It would seem that here, at least, you are a superior fighter. Well, thanks. That's awful nice of you. Yeah, they are. Both of you, cut it right now. Oh, brave and powerful Genji warriors, please. Please no further. This is the Imperial Palace, you simply cannot fight here. I beg of you, do stay your blades. Yeah. Alright, let's go to the next one. Alright. Are we outside now? I think we were... yeah. So, there we have it. We might not be any closer to final limbo, but at least we know that he and Lord Doman are different people. Yeah, I guess. And the Minister of the Left even gave us a chance to stop the whole Imperial Grail War. I'd say we got luckier than we could have hoped for. All we gotta do is get either the Genji clan or the other masters to wash their hands of it. So, what's our next move? While Lord Watanabe no Suna does pose a major threat, if we put him aside for now, I think we should go and meet Raiko now. I don't know. I believe our best option would be to find the 3 remaining pairs of masters and servants. Oh, okay. Unless it would be easier to convince a majority of the Genji clan to denounce the Imperial rule during war instead. Yeah, you're right. Boss Raikou ain't gonna be much help right now, so sorry about that. Let's start talking to people and see what we can find out. Right on. Gotcha. Man, you don't waste a second, do ya? I like it. You almost remind me of the Imperial officers. You used to poking around unfamiliar places or something, Fujiwara? I guess. Then I'll have to make sure I don't fall behind. Well, we won't get anywhere without information, so... You got that right. Okay then, let's go and see what the hot gossip is. Okay. The city is so much livelier now than it was at night. The difference is truly, well, night and day. Haha. Yes. I suppose I should have expected as much. No, truly, this is what it should be like all of the time. Pretty much. Come to think of it, you two still haven't seen what it's like during the day, huh? Yes, that makes sense since we have to stay inside Kaoruko's house all day yesterday. Hey, it's Kintoki. Who is this? I knew it was you. Hi, Kintoki. Oh, if it's Kaido Sagami, have you grown even bigger since I last saw you? Tell me, does the leader of the Genji know you're going around town with such a lovely lady? Here, Kintoki, have some mochi. Don't worry, it's my treat. Oh, hey, this is great. We don't have to go around looking for people to talk to. They're coming to us. That'll save us time. Hey, everyone, you heard anything about weird happening lately? Are we talking about nighttime or daytime? It's better be day, with what all the monsters who come out at night. We haven't seen the Tengu much lately. The only weird thing I can think of is that Oni, the one from Mount Oe. Oh yeah, Ibaraki. But her? She's no big deal. The Genji are around to handle exactly that kind of thing. Me, I'm more worried about the Tsuchigumo. I heard they've been showing up around Side Road at night lately. At night? Well, that's no surprise. At night time they show up around Suzaku Avenue too. What? No, they don't. Come on, Kaido, tell them I'm right. I'm not sure. Oh no, you don't. That sort of thing. Then the only source of Tsuchigumo a Genji warrior needs to worry about are the big ones. The officer's job are to handle the monsters that wander around Kyo at night, right? Thanks for saying so. We don't usually divide the work up that neat and tidy, but yeah, that's basically right. Oh, Kintoki. What about the steel monster? Oh, here we go, that whole thing. Huh? I think I've heard of that one, haven't we? Yeah. The steel monster, a great hulking beast that wanders the streets of Kyo at night and that towers over the average person. That's it? You know the Inari shrine down the road from the palace? Well, my big sister said she saw it slipping out from the grounds there. Oh. So there are monsters out there that are not even great virtues of Inari can do anything about. Yikes, that's scary. Oh, you mean the shrine where they keep the Inari palanquin? Yeah, I think I've heard that one too. My cousin has a daughter who lives out near Nishibojo Alley, and she said a big steel monster shows up around midnight making weird creaking noise. Okay. So how long has this steel monster been showing up? Has it always been around this time, or is it more of a recent thing? I'm not sure. I think I heard about it yesterday or maybe the day before. My sister said she saw it yesterday. Master? Yep, we'd better take a look at it. Yes, Master. Then let's go check it out. It's going to come out at night, so... Danzo, let Kaoruko know we'll be coming back late, will ya? Understood. Oh, it's nighttime now. Alright, let's do this. This will be the end. Okay, again, archer and a saber. Ooh. Oh, sorry, not archer, sorry, caster and a saber. Oh. Okay, who should I take this time? Let's take Orion. And I need a rider, don't I? Wait a minute. One thing I didn't think. Does anyone in my... Does anyone have Ashia? I've not used him. Oh, there he is. Oh, no, a good one. Level 91. Do we have one? And preferably from my friend list. I want to see. I'm sure I have a few people who have Asha Doman. Hmm. Okay. Is there no one who have Asha? Oh, she is. Okay, you. I wanted to use his noble phantasm. So, there's no one in my friend list who has Asha? What the hell? Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was. What is going on? I don't see anyone here. Nope. Let's use the one. Okay, you know what? I'm going to send a friend list to this person later. Where is that person? We're just there he is. Yeah, let's just use. And let me take an archer with me, you know. Let's take Ishtar. I've not used her for a while. Yeah, let's go with this. Why not? Oh wait. I think I've. Should I use? Oh, but I think you need his noble phantasm for that. Like I've heard, like Doman pairs well with a Van Gogh. So I'll see how they. Okay, I have to see how they use both of them. All right, it's nighttime now. So far there ain't been anything weird. Man, it's been forever since I had company at a stakeout. So this is a stakeout. I guess you're used to this sort of thing, huh, Kintoki? Not as much as an actual officer. Catching thieves and looking for people is usually their thing. Our job is to deal with the Oni trying to take over Kyo and to take out monsters like the Great Tsuchigumo. We also exercise ghosts that show up in temples or noble houses, take care of any stragglers who crop up from the rebellion in eastern Japan, things like that basically. But every now and then, we get jobs that involve taking a page from the officer's book like this. Jobs that involve laying low, hiding out, and investigating the truth behind a rumor or a mystery. So it's all a pain in the ass. There's just so many people out in the city. And any place with a lot of people seems like it always has more than its fair share of trouble. I take it you don't care for crowded places? Can't say I do, no. Did I mention I grew up on a mountain? Yeah, I think 3 times. It was Mount Ashigara, way off the east in a place called Sagan. And of course there weren't any other people around. Only other things there were beasts, and more beasts. Oh, and the occasional Oni. So I never saw this kind of thing back up in the mountain. There weren't any kids running around and laughing, or mothers cooking, or men working. Like I said, there weren't any other people at all up there. So now that I live in the city and I see that sort of thing all the time, I've really come to love him. Not sure I'll ever really feel at home in the city, and I'm not big on crowds. Still, love those people anyway. I mean, I guess I like the way the beasts up and on the mountain went about living their lives doing whatever they felt like to. But even though it's real similar, it ain't quite the same thing, is it? I guess the best way I can put it is, they're different, but they're also not. I think I know what you mean. I'm back, Master. As you wished, I informed Lady Kauruko that we would be returning late this evening. Great, thanks, Danzo. Also, on my way here, I ran a quick scan of the Inari Shrine grounds and the surrounding area, and discovered a small shrine over there by the tall grass that leads directly to a natural cavern. Nice! That's really, golden. Right, Fujimaru? Yep, golden, indeed. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, this seems like a cave for some kind of a monster or something. So, there's an underground cave out here in the Inari Shrine, huh? You're right, it does look like it was naturally formed. I wonder how far back it goes. It probably ain't that deep since I'm not feeling much in the way of the wind, but What do you know? I'm usually pretty dense when it comes to this sort of things, but even I can tell there's something unusual here, alright? Indeed, my senses are detecting the same thing. This cavern may not be very deep, but it's located right on top of a ley line rich in magical energy. Ah! That means we can use way more magical energy than usual, right? I don't know anything about magical energy, but I can tell there's something ominous about this place. Perfect for a monster's nest or for an Omoji's sacred fire. So, does that mean this is a good place or a bad one? Lady Marsh were here, she could put down a summoning circle. But even never mind that now. The important thing is that this cave would be a tremendous asset to any participant in the Holy Grail. It would be an invaluable source of, oh yeah, true, magical energy for master and heroic spirits alike. For the Imperial Holy Grail War, it would be a key strategic point for any caster. So that means... looks like we had the jackpot on the first try. There's something in here. It could be monsters or Oni or Tsuchigumo. Hell, maybe it's even another visitor from a different world. Oh, here we go. Here's the noise that we were hearing. Magical energy signals detected up ahead. Measuring energy levels now. Whatever they are not servants. It is Babbage. No, not Babbage, but like, you know, the things, yeah, from... so these things are still monsters that people were talking about. Helter Skelters. Okay, there you go. That's what their name is. Interesting. These things really are made of solid steel. They may not look like it, but they ain't sets of armor. We haven't heard a name, so they aren't masters. So I guess that means we've got ourselves some casters. No, they themselves are not casters. I suspect they are familiars, or perhaps clones. Yeah. Here they come. Oh, here we go. Wait, so it's really Babbage here? Yeah, I think so. Babbage is a caster, isn't he? I don't remember. I think so. Yeah. Babbage is here, I'm guessing. Like he was talking to say Shonagon, you know? Whoa, this is kind of fun. Okay. Decrease attack, decrease defense, inflict fear, and inflict confusion. Inflict curse on all enemies, alright. Apply guts, apply of all evil allies, increase critical chance of chaotic allies, alright. Significantly increase the MP gauge, increase attack of all evil allies, increase attack of all chaotic allies, and inflict curse for all enemies. Oh, is this why yeah, that's why I'm guessing he pairs well with Vanguard. Another thing, is Vanguard like chaotic or evil? You know, in her alignment? If that's the case, then you know what, let me just check. And wait, what about his noble phantasm? Deal heavy damage, inflict curse, and inflict disastrous curse effect with overstrike, and high effect to inflict death on enemies. There you go. Yeah, I can see why he pairs so well with Van Gogh. Okay, Van Gogh. Let's see if she's chaotic or if she's... Damn. Okay, just a second. Let's see, Van Gogh. Is she... Chaotic evil, there you go. Chaotic evil, yep. Yeah, alright, I can see. I love the way it's... Okay. Oh wait, why am I using his art style? I cannot use his noble phantasm. Done! Yes! Damn! Wow, this is crazy. Yeah, he's definitely going to pair so well with Van Gogh. I can see that. Nice that I have Ishtar with me. She can AoE. Yeah. She can use her AoE NP anytime. Damn, everything's like favor. What the hell? There's only one caster over there. That's the noise he's making. Oh damn. Oh boy. Oh. Alright. Yeah. Oh, that's a shame. Nah. Oh, well. I need someone with Ashiya. Boy. You stopped. That was really easy. Were those things illusions or something? No, I believe they were either familiars or clones, as I originally suspected. Oh, they were Shikigami, huh? Something like that. This cavern may not lie right on the intersection between all cities' ley lines, but it still is abandoned in dense magical energy. It would be a tremendous asset for a caster. I would also be a perfect nest for certain types of monsters. Expect the caster who discovered this cave likely placed those things here to ward off unwelcome creatures. Gotcha. Those things were nearly enough to take down a monster, so this makes a lot of sense if they were being used to pest control instead. Those were helter-skelters. Yes. Oh yeah, you said that before too. What are those? I guess they're Charles... there you go. It's Charles Babbage's here. They're Charles Babbage's familiars. Babbage? No, that's a foreign name if I've ever heard one. What's he like? Where's he from? Is he one of your allies from Caldia? Or is he a caster from a foreign land, like I'm guessing? Not entirely sure how to describe him, but you may think of him as a caster, yeah. However, even if he is the same heroic spirit we know, he would be a completely different person now that he has been summoned to this time and place, yeah. Ah, my apology, Charles Babbage is indeed a caster. He is a heroic spirit who made mark on human history, the distant well, considering our current time, I suppose it will be the distant future. And we do indeed know his name and what he looks like in Caldia. Ah, okay. He was a genius mathematician who invented the difference engine. Difference engine. What's that? Basically, he's a heroic spirit who dreamed of a different world. Yeah, different world. The difference engine would later be developed further into the analytical engine. I'm told it was a landmark invention that enabled people to perform calculation well beyond human capability, which in turn led to great cultural developments. Lord Babbage hoped to use it to bring about a new chapter in human history, but the dream never came to pass. Okay. A cruel twist of fate prevented Lord Babbage from completing the difference engine in his lifetime. But inspired by his ideals, humanity would go on to create different devices of equal capability, which they then used to achieve other incredible things. Now, the Lord Babbage was materialized as a heroic spirit's dreams of another historical timeline. The hypothetical world where he succeeded at completing the difference engine. Alternatively, it may be that Lord Babbage is able to see the pruning theoretical phenomenon. The pruning theoretical phenomenon. Oh boys, Kintoki is so lost. Alright, the pruning theoretical phenomenon. I remember now. I think you mentioned that when you guys were telling me your story. Let's see, I think the pruning theoretical phenomenon means futures that could have happened if circumstances were different. Yeah. I knew it. As long as human history remains human history, there will also always be tomorrows that can never become today. Thus, it is the fate of humanity that all tomorrows which never will be part of the chronicle theoretical phenomenon will be pruned away. Gotcha. Well, not really. But basically you're saying that the guy was inscribed in humanity for doing something he never actually managed to do. Yeah. And now he gets summoned to the time periods different from his own, while still dreaming his old dreams. Interesting. So that's the story behind Babbage, why he has manifested. I didn't know that. Okay. That's one of the saddest things I've heard for a long time. Yeah, I guess. Okay, I'm going to end it here. Yeah, I'm quite sure it is Babbage. Babbage is here. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I'll do this in the next video. Alright, so there you go. A lot of things we got to know here. We went to the Imperial Palace. We confronted Lord Michinaga and Asha Doman as well. Now, Danzo is saying that is not Limbo. Okay. But I don't know. I have my doubts. We'll see. No, we'll see. And I also kind of get the feeling that he's probably not Limbo, he's Tasha Doman. But let's wait and watch. Now, not only that, we kind of met a few other characters. We met Tamamo here. That was completely like a huge surprise. I was not expecting Tamamo to be here suddenly. Makes sense, you know, like she was, I guess, as I read, she was during this time here as a concubine. And the whole thing where someone brought that out into light, you know, exposed her. In Fate, it's Asha it's Abe no Sen. So all that stuff. So yeah, and there you go. And we are currently trying to find out who this the metal thing is. I'm pretty sure it's Babbage. Like it is Babbage. It's pretty obvious at this point. Now, there's also another thing. We can probably stop this whole Grail War from going on if you're able to convince the people to get, you know, to wash their hands off this. So I'm pretty sure eventually we will have to meet Lady Raikou. So yeah, let's wait for it. But either way, that is it. That's my gameplay for Heian-Kyo. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. That's it guys, thank you for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow with another gameplay video on Heian-Kyo. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.